Major world events of 2022. January, the United States and Iran reach a historic nuclear deal, paving the way for improved relations between the two countries. This is seen as a major victory for President Joe Biden, who had campaigned on a platform of diplomacy and engagement with Iran. February, a massive winter storm hits the United States, causing widespread power outages and leaving millions of people without electricity or clean water. The storm, which is dubbed the Great Freeze, causes billions of dollars in damages and prompts a national emergency declaration from President Biden. March, COVID-19 cases begin to surge again in many countries, leading to renewed lockdowns and travel restrictions. The World Health Organization warns that the virus is mutating and becoming more resistant to vaccines, sparking concerns about the effectiveness of current vaccines. April, the International Criminal Court announces that it will investigate allegations of war crimes and crimes against humanity in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This decision is met with backlash from the United States and Israel, who argue that the ICC has no jurisdiction in the matter. May, a major cyberattack targets the United States power grid, causing widespread power outages and chaos. The attack is believed to be the work of a foreign nation, and President Biden vows to take swift action in response. June, protests and unrest erupt in various countries around the world, including the United States, India, and France. In the United States, protests are sparked by the police shooting of a black man in Minnesota, leading to calls for police reform and racial justice. July, a massive wildfire spreads across California, causing widespread destruction and prompting mass evacuations. The wildfire, which is fueled by high winds and dry conditions, becomes one of the worst in the state's history. August, the United States and China reach a historic trade deal, ending a years-long trade war between the two countries. The deal is seen as a major victory for President Biden, who had made improving relations with China a key priority. September, a magnitude 7.5 earthquake strikes Indonesia, causing widespread damage and prompting a massive rescue and recovery effort. The earthquake, which is the strongest to hit Indonesia in more than a decade, kills hundreds of people and leaves thousands more injured or displaced. October, a major hurricane hits the Caribbean, causing widespread damage and prompting a massive humanitarian response. The hurricane, which is one of the strongest on record, devastates several small islands and causes billions of dollars in damages. November, a new wave of COVID-19 cases sweeps across the world, leading to renewed lockdowns and travel restrictions in many countries. The World Health Organization warns that the virus is now more infectious and dangerous than ever before, and urges people to take extreme caution. December, the United States and Russia reach a historic arms control deal, paving the way for a new era of cooperation between the two countries. The deal, which is seen as a major victory for President Biden, is hailed as a major step towards global peace and stability.